Hey guys, in today's video we're going to talk about how to become an elite wedge player, part 3. Hey guys, Eric here at the Bethlehem Golf Club. I want to talk to you today about how to become an elite wedge player, part 3, and we're talking about the club face and where the club face needs to be in your swing. It's a crucial part to being really good at wedges. Now this video is actually part of a full series we did on our wedge and short iron masterclass. It's all about getting really good from that 30 to 150 yard zone. It's a zone that all of us can get better at, regardless of where you are in your process. If you're trying to break 100 or 120 or 80 or break par, wherever you're at, we all can get really good at wedges from 30 to 150. We might not be able to hit it as far as the guys on tour, maybe not putt as well, but we can get really good at this wedge zone. And so that's what this is. This is one of a full masterclass we did going through building a system for you. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I know this can help take your game to the next level. If you do want to check out the masterclass, we'll put that link in the description down below. Also, all members of CogornoGolf.com do get access to this masterclass and all of our masterclass and everything else as part of their membership. So I would urge you guys to check out CogornoGolf.com if you haven't already. That link will also be in the description down below. Hopefully you go enjoy this video. Hope it helps affect your wedge as you guys hit the ball closer to the hole. All right, so in-swing principles. Principle number 2 that we have to watch for solidness of contact. We know the swing plane, right? The club needs to be on the same plane or outside the plane line going back. The second part that's important we have to watch for solidness of contact is the club face, right? And the club face alignment. So when I take my normal setup position, when I'm hitting these wedge shots, and again, this is more for the shorter distance from that 30, 40, 50, 60 range versus longer shots, how we use the bounce on the bottom of the club versus the leading edge and where our club face points is going to be a variable for contact. So especially with these short shots, what we want to make sure is when we do our backswing still, I want the club face to be neutral or even slightly open going back. The issue that we can run into for the wedges is getting the club face too closed. If you get the club face too closed, which would be this leading edge tilted too far down, then as I start to come down, it's all leading edge. I effectively take away all of the bounce, which just means when the face is closed, I have very little margin of error. For me to make that closed face work, I have to have the hands more forward. I'm going to use more leading edge. It brings up more fat and thin shots. Now with a full swing, some of you guys know, I love it being slightly tilted down. That's a different thing we're trying to accomplish there. For this, with wedges, we want margin of error and precision. So we're going to go with a more neutral face, give us more bounce here, and be able to control the trajectory better. So when we go back, not only do we want to be on plane, or slightly outside the plane. And notice when I'm doing outside the plane, it's not getting on or outside by my hands working away. My hands are just working normal around a normal backswing path, and the club head's working up and out through hinge, right? Through hinge. Even if I have a little cup there with my wedge is okay. And I'm not adding a ton of forearm rotation. So I'm getting it on that plane, not with my hands going out. It's a little bit of hinge and a little bit not as much forearm rotation. Now what I'm looking for is when I go back, this leading edge to be basically straight up and down, or for it to be even tilted slightly this way. And again, this is only for the wedges, not full swing. So if I hit a little 30, 40, 50, in swing principle 2, I have my setup pieces in here good. I'm on or outside plane and my face a little open. Even if I need to open a little going back, you're gonna get more margin of error, right? So I'll go ahead and do my normal one. On plane with a neutral club face would just be sort of a stock 40 or 50 yard shot. Now, again, as we go back, what I want to avoid with these wedges is getting it too tilted down, or as I go back, if I'm kind of curling this left wrist under, especially if I'm doing that with my full swing, I want to make sure I don't get too tilted down. So on plane is good, and club face neutral, not tilted down, will be part number 2. And you can play around with, hey, okay, the back of my hand feels up towards the sky a little more to make that happen. If the back of my hand's down towards the ground, it's tilted down. That club face being tilted down is only going to work if you're going to be limited to low trajectory, but we don't want that. So one more time, on plane with a face that's neutral or slightly open for the wedge shots would be in swing principle number 2. Now let's talk a little bit about how we take those things and what do we do during our downswing follow through to ensure solidness of contact. Hey guys, thanks for watching today's video. If you liked the video, do us a favor, click the like button down below. Click the notification bell. Also, please subscribe if you haven't. Another reminder, every Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are live here on YouTube for Rapid Fire Golf. Would love to see you guys there.